Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to make a quick video clearing up any of the speculation I had about my situation. In the video, I feel like just a tweet wouldn't really do what I want to say justice and really put as much meaning into some of the words I'm going to say in this video as much as I would want to personally. So, to kind of get into it, I am leaving OpTic mainly based off the business end without going into too much detail. It didn't really have to do that much with my position or anyone I was working with. I loved everybody that I coached there throughout my entire time. Being a part of OpTic and genuinely have nothing but amazing things to say about working with Ray and all the players, the staff, the management, literally everybody a part of the organization. So, they really did treat me like family. And I'm just really grateful for the fact that they really respected my work ethic and how much effort I put in on an everyday basis. I feel like sometimes, people or orgs or whoever can overlook how much work some people genuinely put in every single day to try to, you know, create like a winning environment or, just it's a lot of pressure to try to consistently upkeep, you know, the standards that I would want to set for my guys, but I feel like I always try to put my best foot forward in doing so and just did my genuine best to try to be the best coach I could be. So, yeah. Um, where I guess my head was at in the transition of potentially joining another team because I wasn't sure what I was going to do for a while, to be honest. I signed probably a couple weeks ago for the organization that I chose. But for me, I think the most important thing was where I think I'd fit in the best and would take more of a primary role, titles aside. I think a common misconception about titles regarding coaching staff is everyone tries to assume roles or put the main guy on a pedestal when everyone should be putting in just as much work as the next guy. And I want to make sure I was valued just as much as who I was going to end up working with. So that's something I put on the forefront of my decision making joining a different team. And I feel like I made the right decision, regardless of anything else. Gonna try to do everything I can to be the best version I can be going into this year compared to all the last ones. Because I feel like for me, the biggest motivation is to always keep getting better at what I'm doing. And, I feel like I've done a pretty good job of that over years. I feel like I've always consistently gotten better, even if it was in small increments. So, yeah. I guess something else to say is regardless of what you may think of me, and I hope everyone I've coached or worked with this day can vouch for, is the fact that I've always tried going above and beyond for my players, and winning means everything to me. I never won anything major as a player, and that's something that motivates me to want to live vicariously through the team. And I'll stop at nothing for my circle to be as successful as possible. That's always my number one goal. Obviously, I'm cool with a lot of people in the scene. I'm friends with a lot of people, but to me, what matters the most is the people I'm working day in and day out with, countless hours to make sure that we're trying to become the best versions of ourselves as a team. Like, that trumps all to me. And that's something I've always put in the forefront of my mind whenever I just started coaching. Like, that's always been my motivation to, want to win and be successful with the people I'm personally working with. So, I'm not like a perfect coach or person. There's still plenty of things I can learn and improve at, but I've always been extremely open to feedback and learning how to get the most out of who I work with, and always hoped my work ethic was always contagious throughout the team while trying to be as good as a motivator as I could be. I feel like I've done a better job at finding the balance between not like pushing limits and really trying to get the most out of my players, but also not overstepping. And it's a really hard line to not overstep, but I feel like I've consistently gotten better and better at that. So, you know, for me, that's just something obviously I just need to continuously work on to try to perfect as much as possible. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, it's really gonna suck not being on OpTic anymore for me. Um, it genuinely meant so much to me, and just the fact that how much they believed in me, all the players, the staff believed in me, and I'll genuinely never forget how amazing they treated me. And for anyone that ever in the future has the opportunity to work with any of these guys on OpTic, like I'm sure you'll experience the same. It really is just like a different org to be a part of. Like by far to this day, the best one I've ever worked with. So yeah, I'm ready for my next chapter of coaching, and I'm extremely confident that I'll make things work and be successful no matter what's thrown at me now. You know, for me, I've always been a guy that tries to bust his ass as much as possible to help motivate my players and try to make everyone you work with proud. And I feel like that just that concept has carried me through so many bad times just because of how hard I genuinely work to try to be the best like coach and teammate that I can be to my players. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and if anyone has any questions I didn't clear up, feel free to reach out. uh this is a hard video to make for me, man, because I was on OpTic for 3 years, man, and working with all those guys just it meant the world to me. So yeah, I appreciate all you guys for watching, and see you guys later.